There are many beautiful evergreens, but most of all I like Santolina. It doesn't need much care, but always looks great. And another characteristic is a very bright and strong aroma. There are two types of Santolin: gray Santolina and green Santolina. Only green Santolina grows in my garden. So, how to grow it? This plant is suitable for cultivation in USDA plant hardness zones 6 to 10, but it can also survive and even thrive in warmer climates. Usually the average winter temperature in my region is -5 degrees Celsius, but sometimes the temperature drops to -20 degrees Celsius and can be like this for a week. Santolina survives in such weather conditions without shelter. Location and soil. Santolina prefers well-draining sandy or gravelly loam with a pH level between 6.0 and 7.0. Santolina can survive dry conditions and drought, and it prefers full sun over all other lighting conditions. Watering. Drought-tolerant Santolina herb requires minimal to moderate irrigation once established. Overwatering will likely kill the plant. In summer, I almost don't water Santolin, although the temperature is high, more than +30 degrees Celsius. We have infrequent rains, but drought-resistant Santolina doesn't need more moisture. The most dangerous period for this plant is the beginning of spring, when there is too much moisture. If your area is very wet, humid in the summer, it can cause fungal diseases. Fertilizer. You don't need to fertilize the Santolina because it can thrive in poor soil. Pruning. Pruning is very important for Santolina. This plant should be pruned twice a year. Once you prune the dried flowers. Usually Santolina blooms in midsummer. The second time you need to prune the plant in early spring before the young leaves appear. As you can see, my Santolina is spherical, but this is only due to pruning in early spring. When grown in ideal circumstances, Santolina can reach as much as 2 feet in height, but usually it remains smaller. If you don't prune Santolin, the stems will start to grow quickly, woody, and become bald. It reached the point where they are so leggy and open-centered that they are no longer attractive. When I prune it, I prune 2 woody and bald stems and make it spherical. Propagating. Santolina propagated by cuttings, layering, and bush division. 1. Simply take 3 to 4 inch cuttings in the fall, pot them, and provide heat, then plant in the garden in spring. 2. Layering is easy since the plant is very low to the ground. Simply scar the bottom of a branch and cover it with soil. 3. Plants can also be divided in the spring or fall. Santolina herb plant is fairly pest and disease resistant. It's very beautiful and unpretentious plant.